Morning, students. Hello, I, Kaushal Trivedi, Assistant Professor of MVM, is delivering a first session of virtual learning. Students, I know this medium of learning is completely new for you, but don't worry, gradually we will become more familiarized with this style of learning. As you know, in this situation of pandemic, your physical presence is not welcomed. But as you know, where there is a will, there is a way. મન હોય તો માળવે જવાય. Now, moving on to the subject, then students, let me tell you that I am going to take up your English language, which is the foundation course for the language. In today's session, I am going to talk about three things. Number 1, importance of the language. Number 2, objectives behind learning this language. And number 3, about our syllabus. Now we all know, and especially students, this is your introductory session. You must know about the language. You must know about the importance of the language. And language is essential from learning point of view. To learn the language, we have to develop regularity, we have to develop our dedication, and we have to understand language from the grammatical point of view. Because up till this, we all are more familiarized with Gujarati. Gujarati આપણી માતૃભાષા છે. But considering English as the second language, we have to give more dedication to learn the language. And in this particularly, I will tell you about the importance of the language. ભાષા, એમાંય તે અંગ્રેજી ભાષા શીખવી શું કામ અગત્યની છે? Number 2, English as an international medium. As you all know that English is becoming day by day popular. It is becoming medium for communication. It is becoming international medium for communication. આંતરરાષ્ટ્રીય કક્ષાએ તમે અંગ્રેજીમાં વાત વધુ સરળતાથી કરી શકો. Yes, you can present, you can put up yourself through your arguments, through your delivering of anything into the English language. Now let us know, girls, about the importance. As I am insisting you from the beginning that you are supposed to learn the language, you must know about the essence. You must know about the importance. Essence એટલે આમ જોવા જઈએ તો અગત્ય. Learning language is important for socializing and for entertainment as well work. Yes, there are two purposes shown here. Number 1, this language is the language of socializing. Number 2, this language has become a language for entertainment. And entertainment, not only to take entertainment but from work point of view. Yes, English is becoming important medium for these two purposes. We all use internet, we all use Insta, Facebook, WhatsApp, in which generally we do communication through English. Knowing English increases your chances of getting a good job in a multinational company within your home country as well as for finding work in abroad. Yes, girls, it is very important to become self-independent, and this only possible by gaining job. And how you can gain job? By proving yourself, by standing your own self in the society through your strong character. And you can build up your character You can build up your body language confidently only through the language of learning, and the language of learning is English. So it is giving you more chance, or it by learning the language the chances are increased. Why? Because you will be able to take up the job in a multinational company. કોઈ પણ MNCમાં પણ તમે વર્ક કરી શકશો. As well, you will be able to work for you will be able to serve your country rather more beautifully, અને તમે દેશમાં રહીને પણ સરસ રીતે તમારી જાતને પુરવાર કરી શકશો. English is an important language for all kinds of professional. Yes, professional what? Professional and as well as to attain personal goals. પોતે વ્યક્તિ પોતાના જીવન માટે as well as from the professional point of view, yes, you are able to prove yourself. You are able to use. So this language has become language of profession, and this only through this you are able to even your attain personal goals. Learning language for traveling as the medium of communication. Yes, students, you go anywhere, whenever you travel, you will be definitely suffering this problem, or first problem this may occur in your life, this may happen with you, that this is a hurdle that you face, problem of language or language barrier you feel. If you go to Karnataka, if you go to Bangalore, if you go to Jammu Kashmir, if you go to in East India, કોઈ પણ જગ્યાએ જશો, definitely there are different languages, and certain languages are very difficult to understand. So considering as the international language, English is adopted in all over India, as well as it has become the global language. So one can compete with the global scenario. So not only it is useful for the traveling, but it is also essential to prove yourself and to fight yourself with the world in global scenario. English is one of the most dominative language of the world, which is having its impact on everyone's mind. Yes, girls, English is definitely considered and most dominative language compared to other languages of the world, right? And it is accepted, I think, in more than 53 countries of the world. 53 થી વધારે દેશોમાં અંગ્રેજી ભાષાનો ઉપયોગ થાય છે. This is the fact that I am giving to you from the net. So this you must learn. Next is, learning English will help you to meet new people. નવા લોકોને તમે મળી શકો છો, નવા લોકોને તમે સમજી શકો છો. You can understand, you can build a rapport, you can develop a relationship, and you can make friends. In a simple word, I should say, English is the language of internet. It is the language of business. Yes, business communication etiquette one has to adopt. As the student of commerce, કોમર્સના વિદ્યાર્થીઓ તરીકે તમારે શીખવાનું આવે છે. સો બિઝનેસ કોમ્યુનિકેશન ઇઝ વન ઓફ ધ સબ્જેક્ટ્સ in your syllabus, and it is designed in such a manner that you can learn business etiquettes. You are able to draft things, you are able to speak things, you are able to present things in a formal way, you are able to present in an informal way. So these all have become a part of BC, business communication. With English you can study all over the world. Yes, it is so important that you are able to study different cultures with this, because most of the books, most of the cultural books internationally acclaimed, which are printed, which are drafted in an English language. So easy to refer, easy to know, easy to gain knowledge about the different culture through this language. English gives access to multiple culture. Students, મેં હમણાં જ વાત કરી, you are able to access the different culture. તમે બીજી સંસ્કૃતિને સમજી શકો છો. You can mingle yourself in other culture by knowing that culture through the language. The English language is the key to prosperity. Yes, you can prosper yourself. You can make your self more stronger. You can prove yourself by presenting yourself confidently through proper body language in the English. And there are 6,500 languages spoken all over the world. Yes, students, this is again a fact that I am giving to you. 6,500 अलग-अलग भाषाओं बोलाय છે. And these languages are globally accepted all over the world. Very important aspect which I have added in this session, objectives behind learning this language. શું કામ આપણે અંગ્રેજી શીખીએ છીએ? માત્ર એક વિષય તરીકે? No, not at all. But there are different or there are hidden perspectives which you may not be knowing. So, number one, this course intends to strengthen the students' English language skill. Yes, we are lack of environment. Students, you do not get proper environment of learning the language. તમારી પાસે આ golden opportunity છે. You can adopt this 6 semesters golden opportunities. તમારી આ 6 સેમિસ્ટરની સુવર્ણ તકને તમે બિલકુલ જવા ન દેશો. And specifically, language course, foundation course is made with an idea that it gives you strength and it gives you strength from learning English. તમે અંગ્રેજી બોલતા, લખતા, વાંચતા અને વિચારો પ્રદર્શિત કરતા સારી રીતે શીખી શકો. This is the ultimate aim of giving this language for your subject. Second, the course intends to equip the students with the language skills for business and commerce. Yes, students, you all are belonging to commerce field. In future, whenever you seek a job anywhere, you need a language. In business, you have to use proper language, and this would be a right medium, and this is giving you a chance to prepare. To equip means to prepare. તમને સશસ્ત્ર સજ્જ કરે છે એવા પ્રકારની ભાષા કે જે તમે શીખો છો, શીખવા જઈ રહ્યા છો. Yes, you all have studied in your FY Bcom, but this would be a new experience with a new faculty, right? So definitely I hope that you will be learning in depth from my side. Now, coming on to the syllabus, very important aspect that I am going to discuss through this slide. This is about the course. It has been designed for you. તમારો અંગ્રેજી વિષયનો કોર્સ કે જે હું હવે તમને સમજાવવા જઈ રહી છું. In this course, there are 2 sections. First, text section. Second, grammar section. In text section, there are 5 units, but unit 1 to 4 is in continuation, and another 7th from the first part which is taken. So first to 4 and 7th. But students, you must be knowing about the name of the text. So I tell you, the name of the text is Prelude. I repeat, Prelude is the name of the text. Publication of this book is Orient Black Swan. So from this publication you will be learning prelude and these 5 stories from the text. And this part is of 30 marks. Grammar section. In grammar section, you have 4 topics. I repeat, in grammar section, you have 4 topics. Number 1, preposition. Number 2, direct indirect speech. Number 3, prefixes and suffixes. Number 4, dialogue writing. So these are 4 topics which you are going to learn in the section of grammar. There are 4 topics. Out of these 4 topics, let me give you a little about each topic, and I start with the first topic, preposition. Now students, you must be knowing about preposition informally, but we may use intentionally, we may use in our day-to-day life preposition. Preposition or prepositions are such words which are generally giving you an idea of place. These words are also known as positional words. A word governing and usually preceding a noun or pronoun and expressing a relation to another word or element in the clause. As if I give you in the example, the man on the platform. Another example, she arrived after dinner. So in these 2 examples, you might have noticed the man who is where, who is on the platform. She arrived when, she arrived after dinner. The focus is given on and after. So these are positional words. આ શબ્દો તમને સ્થાનવાચક શબ્દો દર્શાવે છે. સ્થાનવાચક શબ્દો કે જે તમને સ્થાન દર્શાવે છે. Man is where, the man is on the platform. She is arrived when, she arrived after dinner. So this is about preposition. There are different prepositions like on, above, below, before, after, in, over, etc. These are different prepositions that you are going to learn for 10 marks. Second topic, direct indirect speech. Direct speech describes when something is being repeated exactly it was. Direct indirect speech એટલે કે કર્તરી કર્મણી રચના. Direct speech describes when something is being repeated exactly. એટલે કે તમે જે વાક્ય, for example, if sentence A, if the first sentence is spoken by person A, right, and the same sentence if it is delivered by person B, then that sentence becomes indirect speech, because indirect speech will share the same experience. Instead of expressing someone's comments or speech by directly repeating them, it is easier to repeat in an indirect manner. The indirect speech generally we find inverted comma. Direct speech એટલે કે કર્તરી રચનામાં આપણે જનરલી ઇન્વર્ટેડ કોમાનો ઉપયોગ કરીએ છીએ. જ્યારે કર્મણી રચના કરીએ છીએ, in that case we remove inverted comma. It involves reporting or describing what was said. એટલે કે ઇનડિરેક્ટ સ્પીચમાં જ્યારે person A has spoken, it is reported by person B, right? And generally what was said by person A, that narration is given by person B. Third, prefixes and suffixes. A suffix is a group of letters that is added to the beginning and of the word. Prefixes, from the letters pre, we come to know that the place of this word, or particularly the place of these letters, will be before the word. For example, value, devalue. એવા સામૂહિક અક્ષરો કે ઘણી વખત શબ્દો કે જે શબ્દની આગળ ઉમેરવામાં આવે છે. It's a group of letters. I again focus on the words a group of letters, right, which are known as prefixes, and generally that is added in the beginning and of the word. Now if I say about suffixes, a suffix is an affix that is added at the end of the word. એટલે કે શબ્દની પાછળથી ઉમેરાતા અક્ષરો, that letters or addition of that letters give meaning to a new word, right? For example, if I talk about prefixes first, for example, value, devalue, appear, disappear, agreeable, disagreeable. If I talk about suffixes, if I add er letters after read, it becomes reader. After drive, it becomes driver. After make, it becomes maker. After paint, it becomes painter. So it is used generally for one who performs the action. So this is all about prefixes and suffixes. Now number 4, fourth topic is dialogue making. Dialogue making, after hearing dialogue, you must be thinking, girls, that do we need to prepare dialogue that we used to hear in the films? Do we need to prepare how we speak in our day-to-day? Yes, these dialogues are very important to understand and for meaningful communication. Through dialogues only you can express yourself. Generally, we express our thoughts through words. But while drafting dialogues, we have to be very careful and we have to understand the situation, and accordingly we are able to draft it. Girls, if I give you the simple example, right, then if you are walking on the road, if you are passing on the road, then suddenly you meet to your friend, right, and she is coming closer to you, and you suddenly accidentally meeting to her on the road. So what happens, like in this situation, if this is the situation and if you are drafting about it, then how will you draft it? Like, how will you start your communication? By saying hi, hello, by addressing, by making the proper addressal, by making in fact the proper greeting, hello, hi, good morning, good evening, right? And you must be knowing about the ending, proper ending, goodbye, see you, take care, see you and we will be meeting very soon. So and so words you can use, in case of preparing dialogues. You have to prepare these dialogues and you have to narrate the whole situation. તમારે આખી પરિસ્થિતિનું વર્ણન કરવાનું છે કે તમે તમારા મિત્રને મળ્યા, then you had a talk about the college, then you had a discussion about the subjects, then you had a you were definitely worried about the exam, you did not start up the preparation, તમે હજી પરીક્ષાની તૈયારી પણ શરૂ કરી નથી. સો એવરીથિંગ યુ હેડ, દરેક બાબતોની તમે વાતો ચર્ચાઓ કરી, એન્ડ લેટર યુ ડિપાર્ટેડ, અને પછી તમે છૂટા પડ્યા. સો ધીસ ઇઝ સો વેરી ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ ટુ નો about the proper situation, and accordingly you are able to draft it properly. Now girls, very important aspect that I want to add here, that why this dialogue making is added in your course. Dialogue making gives you more strength to develop good vocabulary. It is given with a purpose that you start sharing your information, you become definitely, you feel change in yourself. It is very important for the development, and not only that, to make your communication more powerful. તમે વધારે સરસ આત્મવિશ્વાસ સાથે વાત કરી શકો છો, because you have to understand and you have to use the right vocab. With the use of right vocab, you are able to prepare series of dialogues. Series of dialogues લખવા સરળ નથી મિત્રો. It's very difficult, and by practice only you can adopt this strategy to draft proper dialogues. So these situational dialogues are there in your course, right? And these 4 topics are there in 10 marks. Each topic is having 10 marks of weightage. So accordingly you have to give proper justice to that. So this is all about the syllabus, and I hope that I would have cleared your sense about the syllabus. Not only this, but I want to give you girls some tips, that yes, to learn the language, I am genuinely expressing my suggestion, like use dictionary. Not only this, but you have to learn new words every day. Right now you are free, you get proper time, you get more time, right? In this free time you can utilize yourself with the learning of language by learning new words through dictionary. Second, as I am going to start up next few sessions from grammar, so prepare yourself mentally to learn grammar. Third, grammar is so essential to learn the language. Yes, you have to make your grammar more stronger. Then and then only you are able to make your LSRW skills properly. Not only this, but last but not the least, try to be comfortable, try to make yourself comfortable with this medium of learning. This virtual learning is something good and something new, rather experience for both of us. So I hope you enjoyed my lecture, and we will be meeting very soon for the next session. Thank you and have a nice day.